I'm planning a complete makeover for the landscape in my parkway. And this concrete meter box is sitting in the middle of everything looking ugly. So we're gonna completely remove it, 2, 3, and reset it so it looks nice and even and cohesive with the new design that's coming up. And I'm also gonna share some important things you need to know about what's going on inside the meter box. I'm super excited for this project and have some really amazing design elements that I can't wait to share with you guys. So please take a quick second to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss the next phases. I promise you guys, it's gonna be great. You're not gonna wanna miss it. All right, let's get on with it. Now, this is actually part 3 of my Parkway landscape makeover project. And if you missed the first 2 videos where we did the demo and set the flagstone pathways, I'll put that link for those 2 videos down in the description below. Over time, the concrete meter box settled and got a little crooked from rain and soil movement. Since I'm redoing this whole space with plants and other new landscape elements, I want the box leveled and looking clean and cohesive with the rest of the landscape. And I've got my guy Joey here helping out. Having an extra set of hands on this part of the project makes a huge difference. First things first, we start digging down to expose the concrete meter box. I'm digging on the sides first because I know the line is coming straight in from the street. Now, before doing any digging projects like this, you should always call your local utility marking company first. They'll come out and mark underground lines so you know where it's safe to dig. And since I already had mine marked recently, I know exactly where my lines are, so I'm confident we're in the clear here. So sometimes when they set these meter boxes, they'll use road base. And that's what we're trying to dig through right here. Is road base, and that is not fun to dig through. But I want it done right, so we're gonna take the time and do it right. It's really tough to dig through, but the good news is we can actually reuse some of this material down the line for leveling. Now, there's always all sorts of variables with these kinds of projects, so if ever you guys have any questions on anything, please feel free to put them down in the comments below. I'm always happy to share some insights. All right, so we got the main line exposed here. So you want to very carefully excavate the soil around it so you don't burst it. All right, so we've cleared out all the way around. We have some movement now, so we're gonna take the lid off and then take the whole box out. And just a heads up, these meter boxes are usually insect hotels, so be sure to wear gloves. 1, 2, 3. While we've got it open, it's a really good idea to check all the components and make sure there aren't any leaks. Now, let's talk quickly about this meter box setup. There's the service line coming in from the street side, which can't really be seen too well because it's buried a bit. Then we have the city shutoff valve, which they use to turn service on or off to the property. Then you have the meter itself. All of that, including the meter, is the city's responsibility to maintain and service. Now, everything on the house side of the meter, generally speaking, is the property owner's responsibility. And in this setup here, we also have another shutoff valve downstream of the meter. It is sitting a little crooked here, but it's not leaking, so I'm not too worried about it. So now we have all that road base that we pulled out. We're gonna put some of it back in, compact it a little bit, and then try to get a level on our meter box. And I want this sitting just about curb height, maybe a ½ inch below. Now we carefully set the meter box back in place. Now instead of a level here, I'm actually going to use a long 2x4 that reaches from the curb to the sidewalk, and that's going to allow me to follow the natural grade of the parkway. And you can already see that we're not quite there yet. We need to go higher. Looks like we're a little bit low here, so we're gonna add just a bit more of that road base and feather it out. And then we're just walking over it a bit to get some compaction.
Slight dust. Okay, let's get her in there.
The box goes back in, the level goes on, and
let's see, moment of truth.
Oh yeah.
There it is, there it is. That's what you want to see. We have about 1/8 of an inch clearance, and that's going to be slightly below our finished surface, so perfect.
We're within about 1/8 of an inch margin, which is totally fine for this application. Now, I do want to make sure it's level perpendicular to the sidewalk. Perfect. Now that the box is set, we put the lid back on and start backfilling. And to remove air gaps, we use the handle of the shovel to punch down into the road base. Now, it can be helpful to put pea gravel down at the bottom of the meter box, but my soil here is pretty sandy and there's already some road base at the bottom here, so that will suffice. Now, just a note, if you're installing pavers or another type of hardscape in the parkway, you probably want to use a plate compactor for this application. But for my project, this level of compaction works just fine. All right, everything is cleaned up and this part is done. And let me tell you, the next chapter is going to be super fun. I've got some really cool, unique design elements planned that I've never really seen done before in a parkway. So make sure to stick around, you're not gonna wanna miss it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a thing. I'm Dominic, thanks for watching, stay rooted.